All right, collective, here we go. This is for those of you that fast forward through intros and wait until cards start hitting the table. I wouldn't do that on this. This is a very special all signs reading. Un- you will not understand this reading if you do that. It won't make sense to you. I mean, it might, but hell, do whatever you want. Anyway, I'll talk to the people that don't fast forward here. This is an all signs reading, but it's a very unique one. Now, we just finished the mid-months here at Steve's Love Tarot, and they're all up, and they all had a very specific message. And I was worried about that. I thought, Jesus, universe, you're really tying my hands here. Very specific messages in each of these sign readings here for 4 people. I think it was Sagittarius or something who had don't block them. That was the message. Don't block them, or you get 10 of swords, that kind of thing. It was, very specific. So I looked at the overall. I take the signs give us around each one little sliver of the soulmate cycle that's going on right now. When I looked at it as a whole, I saw that we had basically lessons here. And we've been talking a lot about lessons lately. And the universe is really trying to hammer some lessons home. And I think that's because the orbit of your soulmate connection is getting a little closer. Okay? It's moving in a little closer. Somebody's realizing some things, but not just realizing things. They're beginning to acknowledge, which is the key. We can realize something and not acknowledge it. When we acknowledge something, the energy changes because we're acknowledging it in our soul, not our brain. And it changes everything. Okay? There's 100 examples of that I can give, but that's just the message. Acknowledgement is the key. If you want to fix any inner problem, you want to fix anything, you have to first acknowledge the problem. And acknowledging it means believing it in your soul, not just in your brain, or just, some affirmation in a mirror or something like that where you don't even really believe it, but you're just saying it because somebody told you to. That kind of thing. You have to really believe that. Your person's beginning to acknowledge the things that they've seen in epiphanies and things like that. So this all signs reading, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. But if the title brought you in here, you're here for a reason. It's timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. What I'm doing with this all signs reading is a little different than what I would normally do. I've already done the mid-month overview all signs reading. Right here, I'm doing the pre-shuffle right here. As a matter of fact, I'm doing the pre-shuffle as I'm talking to you. And I got a card in my, and I'll tell you, I'm just making the time a little more fluid with this. What I'm basically doing is I'm untying the universe's hands. And I'm saying, just give me what you got. Full both barrels. Firing both barrels of the shotgun. What's all these messages from the mid-month going to lead to? All right. Time frame wise, it's near future. It could be now for some of you. It could be as far as 3 months out for others of you. But I am untying the universe's hands and making this a very powerful reading. All right. I am flying over at a very, very high height. I am flying over the soulmate cycle right now. Okay, because those mid-months were very specific. So I think this is a very important reading. And at the bottom of the deck for my pre-shuffle, I would normally do before I hit record. I did it right here in front of you. Because I don't want anybody writing in going, oh, you put that card there. I don't do that shit. I don't put cards anywhere. This ain't no 3-card Monty, and I'm not Penn and Teller. I'm not doing no card tricks. 7 of Swords. It's a very common card in our mid-month reading. I'm seeing it around the internet all over the place. People keep pulling this 7 of Swords. You're probably getting sick of seeing it. The energy around this right now, the 7 of Swords energy, it's again, I've been given, as I gave in the mid-month, it's sort of like, it's the card of the thief, generally. It's a card of deception. But it's somebody who's staking the place out. It's an energy that I get if someone was staking out a place. There's a snake in the grass, almost. Someone is watching. And I think someone is watching someone watching you, kind of a thing. There's a weird energy around this. I don't know where this reading's going to go because I've untied the universe's hands. It's just going to tell us what it wants to tell us. and it hides what it wants to hide. But I've said to the universe is tell me what you want to tell me. So we'll see. Let's shuffle the deck here. Let's see where we go. Remember that Seven of Swords, though, in case it comes back. If it comes back, well, we'll have to see where it lands. All right, let's cut the deck. Bottom of the deck right now is the Empress. The Empress gives me an image when I look at that card. What I do is when I look at a card, I get a feeling. And I translate that feeling into words to you. Okay? That's just how it works. That's just what it is. It's energy. When I look at that card, that Empress lit up in the night, I see a lighthouse. You are this person's beacon in the storm. That's why they can't go away. You are this person's, almost like you're the only hope, Obi-Wan. You know, it's that kind of thing. And I think they're beginning to acknowledge that. But it's confusing the fuck out of them, because after the cut, I got the Seven of Cups. They want to talk to you, but they're not sure. They want to know. This person, and I'm going to say this, because I get it right off this card. Right off the top, without even any thought, which is how intuition works. They're trying to find a way back in. That's why they're staking the place out. That's why they're casing you out. They're trying to find a way back in. I don't know why they don't have a way in. It's probably because a lot of time has passed. This is old energy. So, let's shuffle the deck and get our overall energy here and see where we go. I have a feeling this is going to be a very interesting and informative reading. I just do. I'm glad I had a good breakfast. I had bacon. So, you know, when I have bacon, good things happen. All right, so we're all set. We are all set. Let's shuffle the deck here. Now let me focus. I got a specific thing I'm asking the universe. Just give me a moment here. A moment of silence. I'll be back after these messages. Sorry, I'm supposed to hit on this. I got a bitchy neighbor who's like, you hit the cards hard. There you go. Queen of Cups is our overall energy for this reading. Yeah, they're casing the place out. This is big love. Queen of Cups for me gives the full cup, unlike the King of Cups that holds back. Your person comes up a lot as the King of Cups. But what I got right here is someone who's realizing there's a lot of love here. Someone who might surprise you with what they're realizing. Now, with the overall energy, I always pull the card underneath it. Just, oh shit, I already can see what it is. It's death. It's exactly what it's death, rebirth, reboot. It's exactly what I'm saying. And we've even got an energy match here with the background colors of these cards. This person is now acknowledging. Part of what that new moon did was break down some of the walls they put up around their emotions. What we saw with the specific messages in the mid-month readings for each sign is very clear that someone is learning a lesson here. Someone is casing you out. And it's coming up here already with that Seven of Swords. It's the same energy. But someone is also realizing that you're very important. It's a very important connection. Something you already realized. Many of you already know this is an important connection. This whole reading is going to clarify the Queen of Cups. That's an amazing card to clarify with an entire reading. But the Queen of Cups itself is clarified by death. This is someone who figured it out and is now reborn. This connection has made this person something they were not before. They're a brand new person on many levels. And over the course of time here, short time, near future, they're going to be acknowledging this. And the moment they do, they're going to come right back at you like a boomerang flying back at you. That is God's honest truth. They will. Because there's a lot of power here. Energy around the connection is right here. How your person feels is right here. How they feel about you is right here. Hidden energies is right here. What the universe wants you to know. Final outcome is right here. I'm going to clarify everything. I'm going to throw some universe cards over the top. You bet your sweet asses I'm going to extend this one. And there's going to be a link in the description. Now, normally, when I do a reading, here on YouTube, there are layers of energy. I pull from the top two. I pull a base layer and a clarifying layer. And then in the extended, we go 2 layers deeper, maybe 3 sometimes. I'm going to skip the top layer, and I'm going to skip the second layer. I'm going to start right from the 3rd layer of energy here. It's very deep. It's very deep. We're going way in. We're going to play psychologist on this situation here, basically. All right. Keep that in mind. Here we go. Energy around the connection right now. Clarifying, remember the whole reading, clarifying this Queen of Cups, this love they're about to acknowledge and send them into a tizzy. Sorry about the lighting, by the way. We got no sun this morning. I don't know where it went. It's gone. Yeah, the Hermit. Everything I just told you, verified with 1 card. The energy around this connection is your person's in Hermit mode. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about this love. They're casing you out. They're casing out the joint. Thinking about everything they did. Their inner wisdom, the beauty of the Hermit, is it pulls our inner wisdom out. This person, in a way, has put themselves in the Hermit mode. There's probably a lot of quiet right now from your person, for most of you. Not all, but most of you. Certainly a lot of quiet about what's going on inside. But what's going on inside is very deep and very profound. When they come out of this Hermit, that's when this Death card kicks in. The death is happening within the Hermit right now. A lot of deep cards here so far, except for that 7 of Swords. But the 7 of Swords is telling us something very important from the pre-shuffle. It's telling us that they're casing you out. They're casing out the joint. I don't think they're going to try and sneak away. Their inner instinct, though, this person's basic instinct, read this around the Hermit card. Once they come out of the Hermit, they might want to sneak away. That 7 of Swords is someone sneaking away in the night. That's what their instincts are going to tell them to do. I think they're going to override that. I don't think they're going to do that for most of you. Most of you. Hermit. How they feel in their emotions. 9 of Cups. Well, 9 of Cups is someone who makes a wish and wants to get a wish fulfilled. It's a card of contentment. All right? They're happy. It's like you finished a nice Thanksgiving dinner. You feel full. You feel good. Got your wish fulfilled. This person knows what the wish is. Right now, they're just trying to figure out why the hell they don't have it. They feel this love, this Queen of Cups. They do. They have to. It's too powerful of a card in my reading, the way I pull cards, for them not to. In their feelings, they know you're their wish fulfilled. But it's going to run a lot deeper than that when we clarify. There's more to it. Remember that lighthouse analogy I gave you. You're this person's beacon in the storm. You're the only thing keeping them on course. If the lighthouse goes out and they lose you, they're lost. They don't know where to go. This is part of what they're figuring out in the Hermit. And you notice this little tortoise here got himself a little lighthouse on top, don't he? It even looked like a lighthouse. Right here. It's the closest thing to a lighthouse I've got in this entire deck of cards. Right here, how they feel about you, not what they show you, not what they tell you. What's going on in their soul? 10 of Pentacles. This is your person's propensity to worry about security and money. I'm not doing surface layers here, remember. I'm starting with layer 3. This is their propensity inside them. It's what I told you before. Their propensity is to look at things in practical terms. Look at love practically. They are seeing you as long-term. They are seeing you as someone stable. They are seeing you as a 10 of Pentacles. They're seeing you as that. They are. God, this lighting sucks today. I apologize. You may not be seeing the cards because the lighting sucks today. But their propensity to focus on something in this person, core programming in this person, either from childhood, shit their family plugged in their head, or shit they learned early on, whatever it is, makes this person very Mr. or Mrs. Spock logical when it comes to love. And the two have nothing to do with one another. Cups are not Pentacles. Pentacles are not Cups. The 10 of Pentacles is both, really. It's about all of the, it's everything. I often say it's better than the Ten of Cups, because the Ten of Cups is just about that emotional happily ever after, whereas the Ten of Pentacles, it's all of it. It's usually a happy family pictured on the card, and it's got everything on it. There's even like a priest in there with some things. There's a grandparent. There's a couple dogs. You know, it's got the whole package. I bet that couple on the card has an IRA. You know, so they're saving for their future. It's got everything. But I'm drawn to these pentacles, and in this deck, it's just 10 pentacles sitting here. And this person, their propensity is to view you in practical terms. They can't do that. This whole reading is clarifying the Queen of Cups. And in their emotions, it's cups. They're still trying to fight what can't be fought. You cannot fight feelings. You can't fight how you feel. If you do, you end up one very depressed elderly person who regrets everything they did before. Very sad. There's plenty of them. You see them, they're bitter, and they sit there, bitter. Bitter people. Like my neighbor who made me get this foam pad. I don't like that you bang the cards on the table. I can hear it all the way across the way. Fuck you. Bitter. That's a person who didn't go after their soulmate. I know that because she's by herself. The biggest thing she does all day is move a damn plant pot. It's the greatest thing in her life. That's a woman whose world's become very small. Your person's world is very small. And yeah, I'm harping on this card because I'm getting a lot off it. I'm going to layer 3 here for this. Your person's world is very small. You make their world very big. You're that lighthouse off in the distance. They can see it. They can see it. It's a wish fulfilled. They just got to get past their core programming and let this in. Acknowledge this love. The most love one human being can feel for another. The love of a good goose. Right? What's the hidden energy? And as if this isn't all hidden energy, this is now going to be like layer 4. Because I'm asking the universe for hidden energy. I'm reading you hidden energy. I'm giving you guys some voodoo right here on YouTube. Shit that we wouldn't normally do until an extended reading. We're starting there. You wait till the extended reading. Oh, shit. Like I said, I had bacon. I'm fueled. I'm good. Hidden energy. Read with this hermit. A little bit of what's going on in the hermit cave. You can't see in there. I can. Knight of Cups. What's going on in that hermit cave has everything to do with cups. Love. They're figuring out. Acknowledging. Okay, I love them. I mean, I love them a lot. I mean, they're my fucking lighthouse. I mean, if that lighthouse goes out, I'm fucked. Because I can't see where the shore is. I can't see where the rocks are. My boat's going to crash. And it will. I told you this 1,000 times. I've said, you'll be just fine without this person, all of you. You're the static energy I'm reading for. I've talked to some of you. I know some of you. You'll be fine. No bad karma's going to come your way. You've done your job here. You've taught this person whatever this connection has shown them love. You gave. They gave nothing back. You're their karma, not the other way around. You got to learn your lesson. Yeah. But your lesson's one of more, if you're the divine feminine, which most of you are, is one around, as we learned from the infamous 74 Pinto reading, about you realizing your self-worth. And whether or not, you're not like this person. In the hermit, inside that hermit cave, they're feeling the love for you. But they're feeling it from the safety of the shell of the tortoise. The tortoise is inside the shell on this deck, tucked in. And this lighthouse is burning bright outside. They can kind of see outside, see that light burning. They're feeling love. What they're thinking about in the hermit cave is the love that they have for you and why they haven't gone for it. They're trying to get past their core programming, which is, for some of them, when I say core programming, it's like some of the people in my family. Mommy and Daddy said, oh, you marry well. You marry into a good family. And you make sure that you don't worry about love. Love comes later. I actually heard my grandmother say that to somebody once in my family, one of my cousins. Love comes later. No, it don't. That's a terrible thing to teach a child. Love comes later. Then they just marry the first fool with the $1,000,000 bank account that comes by. And there's never love there. So they cheat and they have a little boy toy on the side or something. That's not, no. Your person is realizing that their core programming is wrong because there's too many feels here. This is the most powerful card out of all this. Knight of Cups, Nine of Cups, they're feeling this. This Ten of Pentacles, this core programming, is outweighed by Queen of Cups, the most powerful card of love for me in the deck, Knight of Cups, and Nine of Cups. This is all what they're thinking about right here. I'll just lay this here. This is all what they're thinking about inside the hermit shell. This is how they've been living. And how they're still feeling about you on the surface. On the surface, it's still the core programming. It's still, well, is it practical? They live at a distance. Is it this? I mean, they'll make up all kinds of excuses why you're not right. Even though they know deep down that you're right. The Ten of Pentacles proves to me that you are the full package for this person. They know it. But you're not the usual package. See, that's the thing. People don't like change. People do this all the time, and they wonder why you see people with like 5, 6 divorces, right? Been divorced 5, 6 times. It's because you kept picking the same person over and over again. Yeah, I give you the example all the time. My sister. I got a twin sister. We're exactly opposite. I make good decisions. She makes bad decisions. I clean up her bad decisions. That's my damn life. That's what it's been since birth. She continually picks these assholes. The Trans Am glitter hair driving pricks. Loves them. Oh, they're great. And then, shows up on my couch in tears. Oh, they broke my heart. It's like she can't believe it. Oh my God, you're surprised. You're surprised that the asshole with no job, a Trans Am, weed, and a track record of abuse broke your heart. Are you really? Wow. You're not who this person's used to. You are the full package. You're the full deal. You're 10 of Pentacles. But there's also all this confusing love to this person, too, which they never had before. So it confuses the shit out of them, and that's what they're thinking about in that hermit shell. What's the final outcome? Read with this 9 of Pentacles. Epiphanies and realizations. This is very interesting. It's the 6 of Pentacles. You might not think that's an impressive card to land there. You're like, that's breadcrumbing. It depends. It doesn't have to be breadcrumbing. It could be generosity. It depends on the cards that are around it. This is someone realizing that, and I think we're going to see it when I clarify. This is someone. The 6 of Pentacles is about equal give and take. This is someone who is realizing that what they're used to isn't equal give and take, and what they gave you wasn't equal give and take, and that you are a mix of a lot of love and the damn Pentacles. You're the 10 of Pentacles. What they have is not. When the 10 of, in a reading like this is almost personal. Okay, when I pull personal reading, I pull deep soul. I go 5D in my personal readings. I don't pull. It's tough to do that out here on YouTube for a general audience. It's almost impossible. People would hate the reading. They'd be like, it doesn't resonate with me. Well, of course not, because there's too many people watching. It resonates with like 3 people. It's like, okay, but this is semi-deep soul. This is semi-5D. It's like 4D. Okay, we're in between 3D and 5D here. And when the 10 of Pentacles falls here and how they feel about you, the universe is saying, no, you're the full package. Let's clarify. So we know what they're thinking about in this hermit. We know what that new moon did. It sent them in the hermit. And we know that they're thinking about the love. And we know that confuses them because they're not used to that. Again, the love will come later. Marry a good person for money and for whatever. And again, it doesn't have to be that your person's married. It could just be that they focus on career. And they think that's going to fulfill them. People that do that end up at therapists. Therapists' offices are full of people that thought career was going to fulfill them and they didn't need love. And they realize, like everybody does, as most studies show, career fulfills about 30% of your needs at best, and I'm being generous. Okay? It don't matter. You could have There are plenty of lonely billionaires out there. And they're lonely because usually, even if they have love or they're married, that person only married them because they're a billionaire. They're an ugly little fuck who no girl would pay attention to, but that somehow they got themselves a supermodel. Yeah. Yeah, they're not with you for the money, jackass. Come on, give me a break. And they realize there's no love there. They're not getting any love. Once she's in, all right, divorce me then. She walk away with $200 million or something. You know, what the hell? Career, practical concerns, too much thought on that. They're in the hermit. They're thinking about the love. And I think they come out, this Six of Pentacles tells me they come out of that hermit understanding it, acknowledging that there's love here. And that's what you need. The moment they acknowledge there's love here is the moment they don't let a second go by without sending you a text, a call, showing up at your door in a raincoat, whatever it is. Why is this hermit here? Let's clarify. Let's go. Queen of Wands. Yeah. Wearing a mask. They're in the hermit. While they're in the hermit, you'll never know. Everything on the outside is roses and rainbows. On the inside, it's hermit. And it's everything they're thinking about. This is the universe telling you and telling me, don't believe what you see on their social media. Don't believe what they tell you. When someone's in the hermit, it's like they're on some kind of autopilot. And they'll just, say the words on the outside, but inside it's churning away. Why is the Queen of Wands here? See, folks, I know what I'm talking about. I had bacon. All right. 2 of Cups. Yeah. They feel this connection. And it sent them in their shell. They feel this connection. The 2 of Cups landing here on top of this damn hermit. They're feeling the connection in there. And they don't want to be. It's confusing to this person. It's confusing to them. It is. They're feeling this connection. It's confusing to them. And they're putting out a pretense on the outside. Believe nothing you see. 9 of Cups and their feelings. Well, yeah. The next card, the card before it, technically speaking, is the 2 of Cups. They're realizing that, oh shit, this is the lighthouse. I got to head toward the lighthouse. Yeah, you do. It's right there, shining through in between the 2 cards. There's a damn lighthouse there. Not that any of you can see it with my shit lighting today. But sorry about that. I don't control the sun. I could move the light, but I think it's probably good enough. I can see it. All right. 9 of Cups. Their propensity, it's the 8 of Cups. Now, this is 2 things. Their propensity, like I said before, their core programming kicks in and they want to run as soon as they feel anything. But this is the 8 of Cups on top of the 9 of Cups. They're walking towards this 9 of Cups. When the 8 of Cups falls with the 9 of Cups, they're walking towards this. But in this case here, the 8 of Cups fell on top of the 9 of Cups. In other words, the 9 of Cups was already here, and I put the 8 of Cups on top of it. They're still fighting this urge to run away. This scares the shit out of them. They take 2 steps toward the 9 of Cups and 1 step back. Okay? This is 2 steps forward and 1 step back. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Or shall I say, 2 cups forward and 1 cup back. Something like that. The 1 of Cups. No, I don't know. Which is basically an ace. But anyway, yeah, they feel an Ace of Cups. The 1 of Cups would be. I mean, if we did the math here, 2 cups forward and 1 cup back, well, that's 1 cup. That's the Ace of Cups. They feel it, and it scares the shit out of them. It's the same message no matter how I do the math. They're scared of this. And they should be. This whole reading is clarifying the most powerful card of love for me in the deck. Why is the 8 of Cups here? I love tarot, I do. Justice. Again, this person looks at themselves in the mirror, they don't like what they see, and then they try to ignore it, and then karma sucks them back in, or they get some karma for it. or there's some sort of magnetic pull. This person is being forced by the universe right here to look at themselves in the mirror and figure this shit out. Again, the Hermit is here. In the Hermit is bookending the Ten of Pentacles. They're working on this core programming. They're realizing this is shit. Karma's balancing here, and also this tells me, in a reading like this deep in the energy, that this person, as we've seen, we saw it in a quickie with Steve the other day, a fly on the wall in their house. Karma's been a bitch for this person. They rejected a gift from a powerful family member, basically, the universe. A powerful member of your family came over, bought them an Xbox that they asked for, because they manifested this in. We learned that from the 74 Pinto reading. And then they took the Xbox, didn't even say thank you, and chucked it in the trash right in front of that powerful relative. And that powerful relative got pissed and trashed their fucking house. This is right here. Right there. I say that because I'm Italian. And every Italian's got an uncle with a baseball bat who will come by and start trashing your house. Italians are notorious for swinging baseball bats at vases and television sets. It's what they do. The universe took a baseball bat to their whole life. It just started swinging it. You damn well better pull that Xbox out of the trash, you motherfucker. You know, your person's faced some karma for this, and they're being forced to stare in the mirror right now. You acted as a mirror for this person, of course, showing them everything they needed to learn. It's their lesson. It's what it is. But this is very, very powerful for your person. The universe wants to make it clear to you, though, over here with this Queen of Wands on top of this, you're not going to see any of this on the outside. Even if you're in touch with this person and you're talking to this person, you won't know they're in the Hermit. Hermit sends people into autopilot. It really does. They can function just fine out in life and seem like they're having a grand old time and be deep in the Hermit. It's not like the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man the universe puts you in, and it tends to make people grumpy, because whenever somebody forces you to do something, you tend to get a little pissy. Why's the Ten of Pentacles here? Yeah. Because they reject love. The Ten of Pentacles, everything I already told you about the Ten of Pentacles, and I went on a diatribe. Remember what I said. It's this person's core programming to look at love practically, causing them to reject said love. Be apathetic towards it, Four of Cups, and clam up. Love makes them clam up. I got a dark moon here. God, I love tarot. It's so amazing. Lovers, next to that. And then it sucks them back in. The universe will not let them not learn their lesson. The Lovers. It is a powerful connection. You all, everyone watching this is for anyone. I'm flying over the connection. It's for all of you. If one of my sign videos gets 10,000 views, this should have 80,000 views. If people actually understood what an all signs reading meant. And what I'm pulling here. The connection itself. This is major arcana. It's ruled by the universe, 5D. A lot of times in decks this is called the choice. It used to be called the choice. And a lot of readers say, oh, they're making a choice. They have a choice. No, I disagree. I strongly disagree. It's major arcana. You don't have a fucking choice. I mean, you do. You can turn against destiny, but if you do, you get karma for it. That's what your person keeps doing. This is why Justice is here. I got Justice, Four of Cups, and Lovers. They reject the love. They go back to their core programming and deal with practical things. So they reject the love. They get karma for it. The universe sucks it back in, brings it back to them. They reject it. They get karma. It's a repeating cycle over and over and over again. There's too much pull. They can't escape this. They have to learn this lesson. It's karmic debt, as we talked about on a mailbag video. It is karmic debt. It must be paid. All karmic debts are paid. It is a law, fundamental law of the universe. It's right up there with for the greater good. All karmic debts are paid. And these are old debts. It's old energy. These debts were not paid in the last life. They were ignored. And they brought forward this time, and they're stronger because interest went up. Interest was accrued. Fees and penalties have been added for not paying it last time. So So you're having to deal with this. You're having to deal with that. They're having to deal with it. I think if you're the divine feminine, I think your karma is a lot lighter here. You did your part. You tried. That's all you got to do. I mean, yeah, you have a lesson to learn about self-worth, but you tried. This person didn't try. This Four of Cups tells me they blew you off, and they got karma for it, and the connection's too strong. I'm going to walk away from this connection. They said, it's not practical. They're not from a good family. They're not how I'm supposed to marry. Mommy's not going to like them, or whatever. Or I'm busy with my career. Whatever. So they're just going to walk away. Two of Cups and the Lover's card. Not a chance in fucking hell they walk away. No way. Now with those two cards there together, with justice down the middle of them, good luck. And this much love? No. This card almost don't even matter with these cards on the table together here. They're not walking anywhere. It'll suck them right back in, and they keep making the same mistake. Now they're in the Hermit. And I believe with this Six of Pentacles here in the final outcome, they're about to realize what I just described, which is going to cause some change. Once they acknowledge what I've just described to you, this circle, fuck no, they're not going anywhere. Once they realize that and acknowledge it in the soul, it's all set. They come in and talk. They come in, and you guys can work out whatever you need to work out. For some of you, it's just closure. For others of you, it's happily ever after. And for others of you, some of you here, the divine feminines might just say, fuck you. Go away. You're coming in a year and a half later apologizing for me? Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Or for some of you, this person might try, and we've seen it in the energy, to sweep it all under the carpet. And I've told you that before. This person's a carpet sweeper. Hidden energy. Hidden energy is deep in this reading. Knight of Cups. I'll tell you what, Queen of Cups, overall energy, in a reading this deep, layer 3 of energy. We're on layer 4 now. The base reading is layer 3. Just layer 3 with the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. This person is in love with you. They will not admit it. Queen of Wands tells us that. But they're in the Hermit figuring it out. Watch the the goat with its feet on fire, the devil. Well, I'm actually happy to see this because the extended reading, you all know, you've been here a while, you know I love pulling on the devil. I'm fascinated with devil energy, I am. What makes it tick? I love it. You know I do. Hold on, I'm wrapped up in my mic cord here. I'll tell you what this is in a minute. So we're going layer 4 in the energy now. The devil. This Queen of Wands, this behavior is their devil energy. It's part of their karma. This person has a real freaking problem with the truth. This person has a real freaking problem with people. They care. They're a people pleaser. They care what people think. I don't necessarily mean they go around trying to please people. Your person might be a prick. I don't know. But they care what people think. People who care, it's okay to care what people think. It's okay to be somebody who, when you go to the grocery store, you comb your hair so you don't look, completely crazy. You don't show up in curlers and whatever. That's fine. That's just, you want to look presentable. Fine. But people who care on this level, what people think, and what do they care about? I'm not always drawn to it, but I see it on the forehead of this devil is a pentacle. There it is again. It's like tattooed into your person's brain, their ego energy. Your person is very ego-based. There's soul and ego. You got soul energy and ego energy. Soul energy in the 5D and your brain here in the 3D. Your brain is everything you learn from childhood through. It's there to protect you. It makes logical decisions and all of that. The soul, it's nothing but love. That's all it is. That's what it's made of. You have to have a balance between the two. Or you're Mr. or Mrs. Spock. Or if you don't, as in your person's case, the soul energy is way, way lighter and the ego energy is like, it's heavy. They care about Practical things. You end up being somebody who's a phony, a fake, a person who pretends to be something they're not. And it's wrong. You might think, so what? Well, if you're a religious person, you know it's wrong. I don't usually do it here, but I'll go ahead and quote the Bible, because I like to prove I don't just know science, I know theology as well. I studied the spiritual side, you all know that. Even the Bible don't allow that. Go ahead and look up Galatians 3. Go ahead. And the only person we deceive is ourselves when we pretend to be something we're not. And your person's soul, regardless of core programming is what people put in the brain. Your parents, whatever, things you learn in your early relationships, it goes in the brain. Okay? The soul is who we really are. The soul energy wants to come out. What your person is doing, what this devil and this Queen of Wands together here with this Knight of Cups is telling me, is your person is pretending to be something they're not. Their soul wants to be one way, and their brain and their core programming is driving. All right? So a lunatic is at the wheel. The emperor is wearing no pants. However you want to phrase it. Who they are to the outside world, the pretense, how they behave, is not who they really are. And right now, your connection has sparked something. It was a catalyst for something, of change. A catalyst for change, sure, we'll phrase it that way. Who they really are is trying to get out. The soul and ego are trying to balance. Energy always tries to find balance. And that's what's happening here with your person. The energies within them are trying to balance. Once they balance, we see it here with justice. Balance. Energy always tries to balance. It's like I gave you the analogy one time of two light bulbs. You got a 100 watt and a 60 watt. Okay? You only got enough power to run the 100 watt. Your power source will only run that at full blast. If you take a 60 watt light bulb and wire it in series in that circuit, it will bring the 100 watt light bulb down and balance. The energy will balance, and the two lights will be about the same brightness. This is what's happening within your person. They've been running on ego, just a 100 watt light bulb all by itself, putting out this pretense to the world. All the while, their caged soul inside is trying to get out who they really are. Your connection comes along and shows them love. They run from it. Of course they do. They're out of balance. They're trying to balance right now. The universe is trying to help them balance. That's why it keeps bringing it back around. Bringing it back around. Hitting them with karma. Reject love. Hit them with karma. Reject love. Stick with core programming. Reject love. Hit them with karma. Bring it back around. Around and around and around. That's why I say when this person does reach out, when they reach the balance, they're going to be a whole new person. They're not who they were. Why they rejected you was a deception. It's Seven of Swords. It was a lie. It was a self-deception on their part. They were stealing their own life away from themselves. And I harp on that for a long time because it's a concept you all need to understand. Energy tries to balance itself. We need balance between the soul, who we really are, and our ego energy. If we don't have that, you end up with a bunch of narcissists running around. And that's what we got right now out there. The selfie generation. Worried about material things and goods, buying cars they can't afford. Even Will Smith himself said it. Very famous tweet made by Will Smith. Too many people trying to impress people they don't know by buying things that they can't afford. Or something along those lines, whatever he said. But that was the sentiment. It's too much ego, not enough soul. The soul is made of love. Right here. Pentacles again. Pentacles next to the devil. It's the pentacles that are killing your person. It's this worry. They are working on themselves, but this card is read with the Two of Cups. This is the Two of Cups. This is two soulmates coming together. For me, it's the most powerful card in the Minor Arcana. It's almost Major Arcana. Two soulmates coming together. It's read with this. Pentacles again. Your person is trying to say that this outweighs that, and it doesn't. There needs to be a balance. And the hidden energies are saying, these three cards together, Just these 3 cards alone on layer 4 of the energy tells me that your person, again, is back and forth with it. This 8 of Cups says the same thing off the 9 of Cups. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. That core programming in them is strong. It really is. It really is. But they're in the Hermit. They're trying. I think they're trying because they don't have any choice. They're going to realize that they can't escape this connection. They can't escape you. They can't get you out of their thoughts. And that's a problem. Because it's sort of ruining their quality of life. Because it's destroying the illusion that they put out as the Queen of Wands. The illusion that it's all about this and it's all about the practical. That's the problem. Your person's up, but that's all low vibrational shit. Devil energy. It's low vibrational shit. That's the problem with high vibrational people like you, like me. I run into it in life. I operate at a very high vibration. Some people run like hell from me, just like your person ran from you. Why do they run like hell from me? Because they know, as soon as just from 5 seconds of talking to me, they know I see the truth. And people do not. People like this, pretentious people with a pretense out to the public and devil energy running them, don't like their illusions shattered. And right now, your person's illusion's being shattered by you. Everything they thought love was, everything they thought they wanted, is no longer valid. It no longer has the same luster it had before. It's like if all you ever saw was tin. And you thought tin was the shiniest thing you ever saw. It's beautiful, silvery color. And then I brought in a shiny piece of gold. And you're like, whoa, that's cool. Your piece of tin would look like shit next to it, is my point. Their life is a piece of tin. You're the piece of gold in that analogy. Their life is starting to look like shit, and their inclination is to run from it, but they can't. It's too powerful of a connection. And that's my point. Why is this 6 of Pentacles here? Death card at the bottom again. I know this is going to be good. The top card. I knew it. I saw the death card at the bottom, and I said, I know that top card's going to blow some minds. There it is. The boom, the tower. Everything I just told you right here in one card. Their illusions are being shattered. Brought down to the ground. Okay? Absolutely. I have untied the universe's hands in this reading, and it has not disappointed. I tell you, I know I go off on some diatribes, but I also try to teach and share some things with you guys that other people aren't telling you. I watch a lot of readings out here. Other people are not telling you these things. It's not about card pulling. It's not about a tarot reading. It's about teaching people what they need to know about energy and what's going on within their person. And what's going on within your person right now is this. Their whole world, everything I just told you, all their illusions are being shattered. I'm not going to repeat it, or it'll be a 3-hour video. Why is the tower here? Yeah. Love. King of Cups. This person, no, it's very simple. 3 cards. I'm not even going to worry. Yeah, they are red with these. I'm not even going to worry about that. I'm just going to give you these 3 cards and tell you why I was excited to see the 6 of Pentacles here. I knew when we clarified it, it was going to be beautiful. 6 of Pentacles. It's about equal give and take. This person never did that with you, did they? Now, and they didn't do it for reasons I've described already. The Tower comes in. Their illusions are being shattered in this Hermit. This connection keeps sucking them back in, and then when they reject it, they get hit with karma. And then it sucks them back in, and they reject it again. In other words, they've been putting their hand in the meat grinder over and over again and expecting a different freaking result. Like an idiot. Fuckwit. And now their illusions are being shattered. The illusion of this, the King of Cups. The King of Cups has a full cup of love. In fact, he or she, there's no genders here, but the King of Cups has, in fact, in his possession, the Ace of Cups. It's a big cup of love. This person, the illusion that's being shattered, The King of Cups doesn't feel it's important to give the full cup. They hold back. They're not good at talking about emotions. So they never really have real love. There's nobody around them. It's a very lonely king, actually. They never really have anybody around. It's like that billionaire. The ugly little man who no girl would talk to. But all of a sudden gets $1 billion, and then all of a sudden he's got some supermodel on his arm. Chicks are all over the place. Yeah. Come on, asshole. Why do you think that happened? This person's realizing that their life sucks. It's lonely. I'm not saying they're a billionaire and they got chicks all around them, but I'm saying they are focused on the practical. You know, and they don't have, the King of Cups is a lonely king because he doesn't give the cup of love. There's no reciprocation. They're realizing that reciprocation is important. That's the illusion that's being shattered, that love isn't important. It's fucking mind-blowing. What actions this person, actually, no, I'm not going to do that yet. Well, I will. Give me 3 cards on what actions this person's going to take in the near future. Give me 3 cards. It's amazing. This reading is amazing. This is a very important card, this Tower right here, because it's red with the 8 of Cups, which is the 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 2 steps toward the 9 of Cups, 1 step back. But as soon as they try to go away, right, as soon as they try to take another step, take that 2nd step back, and then maybe try to run away, they run right into the 2 of Cups. They can't go anywhere. They're surrounded. The connection keeps pulling them back in. What action is this person going to take? What's going to happen here? Yep. Union, 3 of Cups, World, and from the top of the deck, the 9 of Pentacles. Well, for those of you where your person, I'm just going to tell you, I'm not going to, dwell on these. This red, center, left, right. For your person, the World, obviously, the most powerful card in the major arcana, 1 cycle ending, another cycle beginning. For those of you where these 2 cards are tied color-wise, for those of you where your person's in the 3rd party, they're going to get themselves single and free to pursue. Because they're going to realize it's shit. Illusions shattered. And we saw that in the Quickie with Steve just the other night. For the rest of you, for all of you, this is a whole new person. This is someone who stands on their own, independent, and understands. Again, we've got a mix of Pentacles and Cups tied together. This is balance. These 2 energies are tied together. Look at the colors. They match. This is balance. It's a whole new cycle beginning for your person. They will realize. They will. I felt that. I feel it in the energy. They will acknowledge this. And for most of you, the second they acknowledge it, the second the light bulb goes off and this new cycle begins, it's going to be a whole new world for you two. It really is. So somebody yesterday on my Twitter was looking for a light at the end of the tunnel. There it is. If you're watching, it's right there. Right on top of that little tortoise kind of sneaking through. It's right there. It's right here. There is a light. There's lessons to be learned here, but this is a very powerful and important connection. Now, the extended reading, I'm going to go deeper into the Hermit. I'm going to go deeper into the Devil. I'm going to pull the shit out of that Devil. There's more there than just the Queen of Wands shit. And we're going to pull on this Tower. So we're going to go Hermit, Devil, Tower. We're going to find out specifically what actions they're going to take towards you. And we're going to get you some advice. So if you want the extended reading, the link's in the description. It's there for you. I don't peddle them. I don't push them. I don't sales pitch them. I don't give a shit. I'm doing it for me. It helps me to learn. You want it? It's there for you. I hope you watch because it's going to be pretty cool. But anyway, whatever. At least I know my mom will be there. I'm good. But anyway, bottom line, I hope this reading was helpful to you. It's a lot deeper reading than I would normally do out here on YouTube. This is damn straight almost personal. I went to level 3 and level 4 of the layer 3 and layer 4 of the energy. So this is some shit here. I don't think I'm going to catch karma for it because I think it's for the greater good. I think we learned something here that helps some of you. If it helps even one person, I won't catch karma for it. So I'm good. So there you go. Anyway, if you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, everybody who plugs me, whatever. I appreciate it. All right. Good luck. If you want the extended, the link's in the description. It's there for you.